Hi, Dawn Stensland-Menti, live here on The Dawn Show. You know, they say there's no such thing as the fountain of youth, but I think I've discovered something that comes pretty darn close. It's not a fad or a gimmick I'm talking about here. This is an elite extensive program with a doctor, and not just any doctor. Let's welcome to the show Dr. Raymond Ishman, pride of Jefferson. So good to have you here.
Thank you, Dawn. It's good to be here.
Now, I know that for decades you were in family medicine and most importantly, emergency room medicine. And you actually told me that you got sick and tired of putting out fires. You wanted to prevent fires. Tell me about that. What motivated you to get involved in Cenegenics, a program that would just prevent all the health problems we see?
Well, as you said, Dawn, in working in emergency medicine, you're really just putting out fires, people coming in with heart attacks, strokes, and so forth. And I wanted to get involved in something that would really try to help prevent that. I got involved with Cenegenics actually through my wife. My wife had a hysterectomy and
and there she is. There's Fran and your little tiny dog, Nana.
Yes, Nana. Yes, she's a sweetheart of Newfoundland.
And she always wins the lap dog competitions.
Yes,
that's what your wife Fran
the
told me.
best lap dog over 60 pounds.
And so what happened with Fran? She was going through a hysterectomy and you were concerned.
Correct. She had hysterectomy, and at the time she was put on Premarin, hormones at the time. And that was right around the time when you heard all the concern about hormones being bad for women and causing cancer. So I started doing my own homework just to try and find out what the real story was. And I found out that it was a lot more complicated. It wasn't just as simple as good or bad. And that's when I came across Cenegenics. And
before we show your before and after pictures and your personal story, what is Cenegenics? I mean, what is that?
Cenegenics is really a wellness program. What we're looking to do is to keep people healthy, get them healthy, and try to identify their risk factors for various diseases well ahead of them developing that. We want to keep them at the lowest possible risk for things like heart disease, cancer, stroke, osteoporosis, and so forth. We also want them to feel better, look better, sleep better, and even have better sex lives.
Oh yeah, that's the good part, right? I'll tell you about my personal connection to this in a minute, but we want to show Dr. Ishman's before and after pictures because you became first a client when you found this through your wife, Fran. But I mean, look at this trend. You're looking good, doctor.
Thank you, thank you. I'm as amazed as anyone that that's actually happened to me. I was not an athlete as a kid, and so for me to able to do that, again, I'm as amazed as anyone.
Well, the fun part is, and as I alluded to, I have a personal connection to Cenegenics because my husband, Larry Menti, actually 3 months ago decided to become Dr. Ishman's patient. That's why we're talking about it today. His amazing story, his transformation, when our conversation continues right here on Dawn.